Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see San Antonio going up against Portland. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. When you look at some of the best rebounding teams in the NBA, these two squads really stand out, don't they?
They sure do, Kevin. Expect to see a lot of activity under the boards tonight because both of these teams take great pride in rebounding and are excellent at doing it.
Now here's Wallace. Stoudemire kicks to Pippen. Sabonis sets the pick for Smith. And no good, trying to use the glass. And here's Daniels. Pass to Johnson. Johnson draws the double. Here's Ellie. Right side Robinson. 5 to shoot. Count that one from Ellie.
Ready to fire right off the catch. Excellent shot prep.
The Spurs come into this one following a loss to Indiana.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
And so it's San Antonio with it after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Johnson against Smith.
And Johnson out there just orchestrating the offense. An unselfish point guard with a commanding presence.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
76% on the season from the foul line.
Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, he's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.
And he makes both free throws. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to Los Angeles.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to Johnson. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Robinson passes to Daniels. Off target with his 3.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Ball is with a screen on Duncan. Here's Smith, and it's Smith finishing it off.
And you're not going to get an easier deuce than that, straight to the basket.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Robinson sets a screen for Johnson. To the paint. And Robinson that time on the assist by Johnson.
And the formula is simple for these guys. Get Robinson the ball near the hoop and watch the Admiral operate.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Drives to the hoop. And Pippen slams it in.
If you give guys even a sliver of daylight in this league, they'll make you pay.
San Antonio leading by 3. Johnson outside. Pass to Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. Keeps it alive. And Robinson is right there.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
Now here's Stoudemire. Hasn't made one yet. Pippen down low. And it's good, 2 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here is Daniels. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Indiana. Duncan with a screen on Stoudemire. Daniels with it. Wallace on him. Robinson kicks to Johnson. There's the triple. Here's Duncan. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him. And he's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
Stoudemire with the ball. Guarded now by Duncan. Wallace, good. Wallace has got his second basket of the game.
Look, you expect to get roughed up a little inside. He was prepared for the contact.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And so it's San Antonio with it. It's a three-point game. Pass to Ellie. Duncan at the elbow. Rebound by Wallace. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Now here's Stoudemire. 11 points for him in that last game against.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Here's Johnson. The Blazers getting the bucket. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
They now take the lead. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Johnson, the pass to Daniels. Johnson with it. Pass to Duncan. Sabonis grabs the board. Portland leading. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
To San Antonio.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. On the wing, Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. For Portland, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Smith outside. Inside. Sabonis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. checked in for Portland. Anthony comes in for Stoudemire. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. We'll take a look at the Spurs. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, there's the Trailblazers. They're just sitting one spot down right on their heels.
And for the Trailblazers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Johnson gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Wells. And the dunk by Wells.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And the Spurs with possession here. Portland making their last shot. Johnson, the pass to Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Robinson's got 6 points.
The defense trying to pull out every single stop it can against Robinson inside, but his size and strength, too much for him.
Here's Ellie. He has 5. Johnson outside. Lob pass to Duncan. Sabonis with the steal. To the middle. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on David Robinson.
Boy, that's superb concentration to get the hoop and the foul there.
Jermaine O'Neal is checked in for Sabonis. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Rose, he's checked in for Duncan. Elliott comes in for Ellie. Jackson, he's checked in for Daniels. And Porter subbed in for Johnson.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Trying to weather the storm, Clark. A couple teams around the league have been hit hard by injuries so far.
Yeah, and you think about it, you're hoping that your injuries are short-term because you can survive those a little better. But if you have a starter or a star player out for an extended period, that's almost impossible to replace.
Here is Porter after the made shot from Scottie Pippen. Porter looking it over. Here's Robinson. The shot missing. Nice defense from Wallace. Jackson against Anthony. Into the lane. Here's O'Neal. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Here's Rose. Nice defense from Wallace.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Pippen against Elliott. Pippen dishes to O'Neal. Wallace. Some solid defense from Rose.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Jackson passes to Rose. It's Porter outside. Portland grabs the miss. Wallace has got 4 rebounds in this game. 1:51 left in the first quarter. And finished off by O'Neal.
What a nasty finish that was. O'Neal playing with a little attitude right now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Porter inside. Pippen on him. Outside for Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Porter outside. And Pippen pulls it down.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The shot by Wells, no good. San Antonio trails by 7. Here's Jackson. Plays it up and banks it in.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pass to Pippen. 51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the inside, O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammate.
There's 45 seconds left in the first. Outside, Porter. Driving inside. Pass to Rose. Double team on Rose. Elliott the bucket.
And this is why Elliott is a valuable player for them. A lengthy small forward with a lethal perimeter shot.
O'Neal on the wing. Wallace dishes to Wells. Right side, Pippen. Wells with it. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And that does it for the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Now Pippen following Jaren Jackson's three-point attempt. It's good. Pippen's got 8. San Antonio trails by 6. Outside, Porter.
Boy, Elliott scores in multiple ways. A very versatile small forward.
For San Antonio, they've hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
At the line for the Spurs, Sean Elliott taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
For the Trailblazers, Detlef Schrempf checked in for Wallace. And Smith subbed in for Scottie Pippen. That one is no good. Portland leading by 5. Down low, here's O'Neal. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
San Antonio trails by 8. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. To the inside, Duncan. The shot, no good. O'Neal with the defensive effort. The Trailblazers shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Smith on the wing. Shoots the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. And it's an 11-point Portland lead.
And seeing Smith there pulling up from deep, his three-point shot is as good as it gets.
Anthony against Porter. Duncan with the screen for Porter. Pass to Jackson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And the basket by Schrempf. Schrempf's got his first basket of the night.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Rose. Here's Duncan. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
You know, this is simply Tim Duncan doing his thing, being Tim Duncan, playing with great heart and going to work inside.
O'Neal against Duncan. Sweet move. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And getting fouled in the act. Not only do you get to the line, but you also tag him with a personal.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
Trent can be lethal from outside. He's somebody you have to D up on.
So for the Trailblazers, Sabonis comes in for Jermaine O'Neal, and it's Grant in for Smith. And Trent drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
To the middle, here's Duncan, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The basketball IQ of Tim Duncan, top flight. He's so smart at knowing how to draw fouls.
The Spurs have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And the second free throw, good.
Tim Duncan, just an absolute beast at the 4. He lets his play do all of his talking.
Here's Anthony. Pass to Grant. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists now in this one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Sean Elliott. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Elliott. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, here's Grant and the dunk by Grant.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Here is Porter. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana. Pass to Duncan. Elliott kicks to Duncan. Spurs working the ball around now. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Lets it fly from 18. Connects. The jumper drops. Elliott's got 8 points.
Elliott, man, what a stroke. Sean Elliott, an athletic forward who feels comfortable shooting from here.
Pass to Grant. Now, here is Schrempf. To the right side. Sabonis sets the pick for Wells. 14 feet away. Sabonis' shot is off. San Antonio trails by 12. Jackson passes to Porter. And here's Duncan. Schrempf covering. Duncan drawing the double team. Porter kicks to Rose. Here's Jackson. And it's sent back by Sabonis. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Checked in for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Terry Porter. Here's Duncan. 5 points in the game. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Grant the pass to Sabonis. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Sabonis has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Smart pass leading to an easy bucket.
San Antonio trails by 14. Johnson kicks to Rose. Pass to Johnson. Down the wing, Duncan. A putback. Sabonis grabs the board. Trailblazers leading by 14. Grant the pass to Ogden. To the paint and taken away by Johnson. In transition, here come the Spurs. Drops in the layup for two. Johnson's got 6. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Portland. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Here's Johnson. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Grant surveying the D. Inside. Stolen by Duncan. They're running. Here's Elliott. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Excellent defensive instincts there from Duncan. Turning defense into offense.
The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Pass to Ogden. Down low. There's Sabonis. Over Duncan. Buries it from about 10 feet away. 6 points for him.
Boy, you got to respect the J of Sabonis. I love seeing him spot up from here.
Here is Elliott. He's got 10. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, sometimes you have to go through the defenders. That's what he tried to do there.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. First one falls for him.
2 shots.
San Antonio making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And some changes here for the Spurs. Rose, he's checked in for Duncan. And Daniels subbed in for Elliott. Now Stoudemire. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And here's Smith. He's got 7. And it's Stoudemire in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Johnson, the pass to Ellie. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Excellent trip down the floor, ending with a nice look.
Smith, left side. Over Daniels. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. San Antonio trails by 9. Pass to Johnson. Back to Daniels. Sinks the triple.
Good work offensively, spacing out the D.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Stoudemire outside. Here he goes. Count it. Stoudemire's got his 2nd bucket.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Johnson against Stoudemire. Johnson outside. Over Harvey. And he overshot that one, missing.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Wallace. And Wallace slams it in.
Stoudemire, a talented passer, excellent at finding ways to get his guys going.
Stoudemire against Johnson. Daniels from outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Stoudemire outside. Here's Harvey. He's covered by Rose. Stoudemire, the pass to Harvey. Portland moving the ball around. They set the pick. Takes it inside. That one goes in. And the Trailblazers lead by 12. And San Antonio shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Now, here's Johnson. 20 points for him last game against Indiana.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Here's Stoudemire following the bucket by the Spurs. To the middle. Here's Harvey. San Antonio with the rebound. Rose has got 5 rebounds tonight. Johnson goes in. Portland grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint, here's Harvey, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more, you're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now, here's Johnson. 8 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half. 6 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Count that one from Ellie.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
To the inside. It's stolen by Rose. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Daniels. Stoudemire grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got 5 rebounds tonight. Smith on the wing. Inside. Poked away. Johnson up top. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Pass to Daniels. Now Johnson. Clock at 6. To the middle. Robinson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, that was a monster throwdown by Robinson. Did not allow the play to die and made sure they got 2 points.
Stoudemire outside. Takes the 3. Ellie grabs the board. Ellie's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
For San Antonio, they have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. 6-point lead. High post shot. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outside for Robinson. There's a screen by Robinson. 3-pointer, Daniels, and Klein pulls it in. Stoudemire outside. The 3 ball. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Portland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. San Antonio trails by 8. Daniels with it. For 3. The shot will not fall.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Out left to the wing. Harvey passes to Wells. 5 on the clock. Pass to Stoudemire. Portland needs to get off a shot. And Wells, the bucket on the assist by Stoudemire. Wells has got the first bucket of the third here for the Trailblazers. Now, here's Johnson. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And here's Daniels. There's a screen by Robinson. Daniels, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Helly. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got 6 assists now in the game.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense, no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Augman. Gets to Wells. Here's Stoudemire. Here's the screen. Good work defensively by Johnson. San Antonio trails by 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Now here's Stoudemire. Pass to Harvey. Now here's Wells. A crossover and the dunk by Wells.
Punishing the rim. And maybe some feelings with that one.
Spurs have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Johnson.
Able to get to the hoop with those nice handles, leading to an easy finish.
Here's Stoudemire, and he converts the layup. Stoudemire's got 6. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Johnson. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there.
Portland leading by 7. To the paint. Here's Klein. Fades. Rebound San Antonio. It's off to Utah after this game, where they'll face the Jazz. That will be the 5th game of this 6-game road trip. So Portland ends up going with the new group.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Robinson kicks to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Robinson a screen on Smith. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And now just a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Bounce pass Pippen. Smith the pass to Pippen. Driving in. From the left block, he sends it through. 10 points for him.
You know, one of the best aspects of Pippen's game, in my mind, creating off the dribble.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. San Antonio with the ball. They trail by 7. Johnson kicks to Daniels. Duncan, a screen. Takes a 3. Daniels, no good. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Pass to Smith. Down low. Here's Pippen. Off target with the jump hook. San Antonio trails by 7. Daniels with it. He's picked up by Pippen. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen. And Portland making a change here. O'Neal's checked in.
Number 5, Jermaine O'Neal.
Robinson on the wing. 10 points for him. Duncan kicks to Daniels. 6 to shoot. San Antonio again missing. Portland leading by 7. To the inside, O'Neal. Some solid defense from Robinson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Pass to Ellie. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Anthony against Ellie. And here is Wallace to the paint. O'Neal kicks to Anthony. Back to O'Neal. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. O'Neal's got 11 points.
O'Neal doing a nice job using his frame and strength to take the hit and still finish the shot.
Johnson outside. Pass to Daniel. Cranes it from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Anthony, the pass to Smith. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
And the shots just keep on falling for Pippen. And seeing him find his rhythm is sure to motivate his team.
And the Spurs with possession. Portland making their last shot. Johnson outside. Pass to Daniels. There's a screen by Robinson. Launches it. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 7 rebounds in the game. Robinson against Pippen. Inside. Here is Daniels. He's got 6. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Now Pippen. Smith outside. Anthony against Ellie. His first shot coming late. That's short off the rim.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Johnson kicks to Duncan. Daniels from outside. Offensive rebound. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Anthony. Still scoreless. Nice shot by Smith.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
San Antonio trails by 8. Johnson outside. Duncan with the screen for Johnson. Knocked loose. Now it's Anthony running. He can go all the way. Drops in the breakaway layup. Anthony's got his first bucket in this one. The Spurs have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Johnson outside. Pass to Duncan. That one, no good. Nice defense from Wallace. Out to Smith. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. O'Neal sets the screen for Pippen. And that one, good. And it's a 12-point Trailblazer lead.
Scottie Pippen showing you nice touch inside close range.
Anthony against Johnson. He's feeling it. And it's Portland with the rebound. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here is Anthony. O'Neal outside. Outside Pippen. The shot from 20 feet away. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And the Spurs with some changes. Rose, he's checked in for Duncan. Elliott comes in for Ellie, and Porter subbed in for Antonio Daniels. Johnson against Grant. Bucket is good. Grant's got the lead up to 14 now for Portland. Here's Johnson. 15 points in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Stolen by Grant. San Antonio with the rebound. Johnson outside. 1:52 left here in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. And a wide open look for Porter. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside, O'Neal. Wallace, the pass to Augment. Wallace a string. Robinson with the block. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Johnson. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Johnson's got 17.
Well, I love watching him carve his way inside and capitalize.
Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Smith. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. In the corner, Wallace with it. Grant for 3. Rebound, San Antonio. Robinson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Jackson, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Substitution on the court.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Porter. There's the drive. Takes it off the glass. He's got 5.
Too big for smaller guards. Too quick for the bigger ones. Terry Porter is a hard guy to match up with.
Grant kicks to Smith. Here's Clyde. Guarded by Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Smith. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Tried for the fadeaway over the taller defender. I like the idea. Good move. Bad result.
Jackson has the open look. No good from outside. And so it's Portland bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Trailblazers leading by 7. Stoudemire finds Wallace. Sabonis inside. Covered by Duncan. They get the rebound. Back to Sabonis. Tries again. Duncan with the block.
Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
Wallace against Elliott. Tries yet again. And there it is for him. That's now 8 points for Wallace.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
San Antonio trails by 9. Porter with it. Pass to Duncan. Looking to get it going. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Smith up top, covered by Elliott. Smith kicks to Pippen. Here's Wallace. Over Rose. Wallace misses. Outside Jackson. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Wallace has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To the middle. He can't get it to go. Rose with some nice D. San Antonio trails by 9. Tipped away. It's stolen by Smith. To the paint. Porter with the steal. Jackson against Sabonis. Scooped up. Duncan. Missed inside. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now here's Stoudemire. On the wing, Wallace. Clock at 6. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Johnson, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson.
First team foul. In for San Antonio. Number 6, Avery Johnson.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Rose, a screen on Smith. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Oh, and here comes Smith. All alone. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Now, here's Porter. To the inside. Here's Rose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Now here's Stoudemire. Pippen outside. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sabonis. A three-pointer off the mark. San Antonio trails by 11. Outside, Porter. Johnson outside. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Pippen. Smith surveying the D. Here's Stoudemire, guarded by Porter. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It's a jump ball.
Clock is at 3. Stoudemire, the pass to Smith. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
It's stolen by Stoudemire. That one goes. Count it. San Antonio trails by 13. Outside, Porter. Knocked away. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Pass to Sabonis. Good work there as it goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Outside, Porter. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Smith, the pass to Pippen. Stolen by Rose. Porter against Wallace. Duncan misses. Now here's Stoudemire. Smith outside. Wallace, the pass to Sabonis. Stoudemire outside. It's Pippen on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside, here's Elliott. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Here's Stoudemire. Pass to Pippen. Fader on the way. The rebound by the Spurs. Now Porter. Good on the shot.
The more good work he does inside, the more it helps his entire game.
And here is Stoudemire. Smith outside. Portland again missing. San Antonio trails by 13. Johnson, the pass to Elliott. Porter in the corner. They get it back. Trailblazers shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Stoudemire kicks to Pippen. Porter against Smith. Outside, Sabonis. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Boy, that's a powerful throwdown by Duncan. He saw an opening there and took full advantage of it.
Timeout, Blazers.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Portland Panthers.
Harvey's checked in for the Trailblazers. Anthony comes in for Stoudemire. The Spurs also changing it up. Robinson's checked in for Rose. Ellie comes in for Elliott. And Daniels subbed in for Terry Porter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mo Cheeks was talking about with his team. Now, he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
Can't be indecisive on those quick jumpers. Let it fly.
Portland leading by 9. Anthony with it. And he drives in. Softly drops in the floater. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
Making his presence felt on the interior.
Johnson kicks to Duncan. Pass to Ellie. Daniels with it. Duncan right side. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Trailblazers. Down low, Harvey. The jump hook. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Ellie. Back to Daniels. Pass to Duncan. Harvey pulls it in. Portland leading by 11. Anthony left side. San Antonio with the rebound. Ellie's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Johnson outside. In the corner, Daniels. The three-pointer, no good.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Smith the pass to Hunter, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
San Antonio trails by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Daniels. Looking for Wallace. He gets it there. Here's Pippen. Wallace with the ball. Guarded by Robinson. Wallace, the pass to Harvey. Nice D from Duncan. San Antonio trails by 13. Now here's Johnson. They need this one. Here's Robinson. Harvey pulls it in. And for Portland, they're shooting at 51%. Really solid. To the paint. Here's Anthony. Ellie grabs the board. Ellie's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Johnson, wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. Stolen by Duncan. Johnson outside. In the corner, Daniels. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Portland leading by 13.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Portland.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be the 26 on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Stoudemire.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Here's San Antonio now. It's a 13-point game. Robinson nabbing another steal.
And whether on ball or in help, he's a constant threat to take the ball.
And of course, to reach second in steals all time. What a disruptor defensively he has been and continues to be. And so Portland takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. And tonight, we'll see the Raptors as they go up against the 76ers. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. So here we are, Greg, fortunate enough to celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day with the NBA at its finest, and a day that means so much to this league.
This certainly is a day to celebrate. So many of Dr. King's messages still ring very true today. We've made progress, but we still have work to do.
And the basket by Hill.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's Christie. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. A shot by McGrady, no good. Here's Philadelphia. Iverson outside. From 12 feet out. Vince Carter grabs the miss. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Raptors. Oakley passes to Christie. Ripped away. And now the 76ers on the break. Snow against McGrady. And here's Iverson outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pass to Christie. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just shrugging off the defense, Christie is used to having to score on tough defense.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Now Iverson, offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. Floats one, and it's sent back by Carter. And stolen by Iverson. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Carter pulls it in. Shakes him. And finished off by Carter.
Pressing the attack, that's how you get things done.
For Philadelphia, they've gone just ones and the dunk by Iverson.
You know, I think the undervalued part of AI's game is his athleticism. I know he's not that big, but he's an amazing athlete. This guy was an all-state football player in high school, and he plays with some of that football mentality, too.
Here's Christie after the Sixers pick up 2. Pass to Carter. From downtown, it's rebounded by Tyrone Hill. The 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Carter against Iverson. And Davis sends it back.
I love the fact that Davis is such a good active defender, takes care of business on both ends.
Here's Iverson. Iverson can't get that one to fall. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against Seattle.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
And not only what they did in making them, but what they did to get to the line. They were constantly in attack mode, driving the lane and drawing fouls.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Snow against McGrady. Snow the pass to Hill. Iverson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pick up by Hill. And Iverson throws it down.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the shot goes down.
Known as an enforcer for good reason, but Charles Oakley can also knock down a shot or two.
Snow, the pass to Hill. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Charles Oakley.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Both free throws good from Hill.
And Hill doing layman's work there on the boards. Great at playing to his strengths and also a solid defender.
Here's Christie. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. To the middle, here's McGrady, and it's sent back by Ratliff. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. 76ers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Snow, the pass to Hill. Over Oakland. Hill, no good. Snow against Christie. Carter on the wing from 18 feet away. Theo Ratliff grabs the miss.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
The drive by Iverson.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
McGrady outside. And the shot is good.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Pick up by Hill. Snow against Christie. Count that bucket.
And really it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here is McGrady. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Iverson outside. Tries it from the top of the key. And Davis pulls it down. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Raptors. Trailing by 2. Pass to Christie. Lets it go from deep. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Christie's got 6.
And the three-point shot of Christie, so dangerous. A very capable shooter when the D gives him space.
Here's Iverson, and Iverson throws it down.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And here are the Raptors now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And then Carter with the dunk.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Iverson. Six to shoot. Good. Nice job down low. 12 points for him.
You know, I mean, heck, Iverson just out there doing what he does best, scoring the rock. And the defense hasn't had much of an answer, pun intended.
Now here is Carter. He's got 7. to the inside. McGrady. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
McKee's checked in for Lynch. Brown is checked in for the Raptors. Here's Iverson. Some solid defense from Brown. Toronto, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And it's sent back by Ratliff. Brown against Iverson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Iverson's got 14 points.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
The 76ers making a switch here. Kukoc is checked in. And the Raptors with the ball. They trail by 1. McKee against Brown. Pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Brown. Over Hill. Brown, no good. Philadelphia shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here's Snow. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Pass to Kukoc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, Kukoc is a big guy, but he moves with such grace, so agile, and that helps him to get his shots inside.
Brown against McKee. Brown outside. It's stolen by McKee. And now Philadelphia on the break. And it's blocked.
Excellent job by McGrady using his length to deny that shot.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Thomas checked in for the Raptors. Iverson up top, guarded by Curry. Kukoc for 3. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Kukoc has got 5 now.
Love the assertiveness from Kukoc. A valuable offensive weapon for this team.
Iverson against Brown. Tracy McGrady on the wing to end the run. It's rebounded by Tyrone Hill. Hill's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. On the wing, Iverson. McGrady covering. Shot, high post. Iverson, no luck. Toronto trails by 6. Curry kicks to Brown. 1:33 left in the first quarter.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Hill, no good.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
The offensive rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like Brown, shifty, athletic point guard who has a lot of confidence in his game.
The Raptors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Toronto. Bottoms comes in for Thomas. And it's Carter in for Tracy McGrady. And Brown drops them both. Here's Snow. Iverson outside. Pass to McKee. Here's Snow. Inside. Here's Kukoc. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, Snow, terrific job there. Just kind of setting the pace. Exceptional at breaking down the defense with his passing.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Raptors. 6-point game. Carter with it. Guarded by McKee. Carter the pass to Willis. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Snow against Brown. Allen Iverson on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Toronto trails by 6. Open shot, Carter. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Carter's got 9 points.
Oh, I like the quick thinking. Pulls up there and fires.
Iverson with the ball. Jacks up a 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. Philadelphia ahead, up 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Willis, no good. Philadelphia leading by 4. Iverson outside. 18 feet out. It's hauled in by Willis. Toronto shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Curry's shot is good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Snow against Brown. Here's Snow. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Hill inside. Willis on him. Off target with the jump hook.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
The game now all time.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Snow against Brown. Snow the pass to Hill. Yep, that one goes in there. 6 points for Hill.
Good job offensively, creating a nice look inside.
Pass to Carter. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Brown against Snow. Hill a screen on Brown. Fires from 18. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Tries from 16. Here's Willis. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Yeah, the strength of Kevin Willis really impressive, and he does a nice job positioning for offensive rebounds.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one's good, Iverson.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the Raptors call time here. Thomas checked in for Marks.
Number 12, John Thomas.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Brown outside. Pass to Curry. Carter outside, beyond the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Kukoc just got 4 rebounds in this game. And here is Iverson. 16 points for him. Over Carter. Good work defensively by Carter.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Iverson kicks to Kukoc. McKee, the pass to Snow. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kukoc. Rebound by the Raptors. Willis has got his 6th rebound on the night. And Carter has it in the corner. He goes up again. He lays it in. Willis has got the lead up to 4 now for Toronto.
With the rock inside, hey, Willis has one thing on his mind. Let's go to work.
Kukoc, a screen on Curry. The drive by Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
He made extra sure that goes in.
And so here's Toronto. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Brown outside. Willis with a screen on Iverson. Willis, no good. 76ers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Kukoc, a screen on Brown. Iverson passes to Kukoc. Back to Iverson. It's stolen by Willis. Fast break Toronto. Here's Brown. No good that time. McKee with the defensive effort. Philadelphia shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Kukoc dishes to Hill. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. You take a look at the 76ers. They're 4th in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. And checking out Toronto, they're 5 spots away.
And I think for Toronto, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
For a different look here. Davis is checked in for Willis. Oakley comes in for Thomas. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Curry. Christie subbed in for Brown. Here's Christie. He has 6. Carter outside. Here's McGrady. That one falls coming off Carter's feet. McGrady's got 7 points in the game.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Carter against Iverson. Pass to Snow. Back to Iverson. Kukoc, a screen on Carter. Here's Iverson. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lets a floater go, and the layup is good. And now a 7-point Toronto lead.
Talk about being focused. Nothing is going to distract them on offense.
Here's Snow. Here's the screen. And he makes good on the layup.
And the D can give up these kinds of looks, especially to Snow.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Knicks. Pass to Oakley. Poke loose. Christie kicks to Oakley. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul.
Side out.
That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's McGrady. No good on the quick three. Philadelphia trails by 5. Here's Snow. Kicks it out to Iverson. Shot from the top of the key. Christie with the rebound. Toronto, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Pass to Oakley. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Oakley's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors. Kukoc with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Iverson outside. Hill a screen on Carter. Plenty of space. Iverson with the bucket. Iverson's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, nice stroke on Iverson's jumper. He looks so confident taking that shot.
Here's Christie. He's got 6. Davis with a screen on Iverson. Carter for 3. Kukoc with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's McKee. Still yet to score. Hill a screen on McGrady. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from McKee.
Gets it in close and doesn't waste that high percentage shot.
To the middle, here's McGrady, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. Makes it look easy.
Hill, no good. Toronto leading by 5. Here's Christie. Here's Carter. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
Now here's Iverson. 17 points in his last outing. Kukoc can't get it to go. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Raptors. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And the Raptors making a change here. Bounce checked in. Philadelphia trails by 9. Iverson outside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, Iverson's so stubborn and competitive offensively, forcing that shot through even while taking the foul.
Toronto leading by 6. Brown deciding where to go with it. Pass to McGrady. Here's Davis. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And you can tell Davis is very comfortable inside the paint. He has no doubt in his ability to find a shot.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 23. And Iverson throws it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Here's Brown. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. To the paint. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, he's not going to miss that.
Philadelphia trails by 8. 1:36 left in the first half. Kukoc can't get it to go. And for the Raptors, they're shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. And it's Davis with the jam.
Boy, a great dunker. Davis showing off his unique talents there.
Hill passes to Snow. Hill, a screen on Brown. He takes it in. The shot's good from Snow. Toronto leading by 8. Brown outside. .51 seconds left in the first half of the game. The 3. Tyrone Hill with the rebound. Hill's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Iverson against Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Baiting defenders into fouls. AI so good at drawing fouls and getting to the strike.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And free throw shooting, not necessarily one of his strong suits. Only about 70% on the season.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
30 seconds left here in the second. Brown outside. Pass to McGrady. Oakley kicks to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound by the 76ers. And that will be the third of 5 straight played at home. And here's Hill for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that concludes the first half. Raptors lead by 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. Christie against Snow. Here's Christie. Ratliff with the rebound.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
McGrady against Iverson. Driving the lane. That's tipped.
Snuffed it out. What a timely block that was.
Here's McGrady. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Outside, Kukoc. Here's Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
Nice find by Kukoc. I think it's one of his best attributes. He loves to pass the ball and is really skilled at doing so. That pass leading to a bucket.
Now here is Carter. And he banks in the layup. Carter's got 17 now.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, He's looking at having a very big second half.
Snow against Christie. Pick up by Hill. Here's Iverson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Iverson's got 28 points for the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Christie. 6 points for him. Pass to Oakley. It's up a 3. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors.
Oakley's such a good all-around team-first guy, setting up a shooter with a nice pass there.
The shot's good from Snow.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here is Carter. He's got 17. Pass to Christie. Davis sets a screen. Lots of room. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Radliff's got his 4th rebound in this one. Iverson outside. Over Carter. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Raptors leading by 7, and it's Allen Iverson with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Christie. 9 points in the game so far, and the Raptors call time here. And the 76ers with some changes. Geiger's checked in for Hill, and it's Lynch in for Tony Kukoc.
George Lynch.
Here's Christie. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Carter outside. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by the 76ers. Snow, the pass to Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Christie. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Pass to McGrady.
The size and skill McGrady brings to his position, really special. He's somebody you love to see play the game.
For Toronto, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. He misses the free throw. McKee's checked in for Lynch. And he sinks the second. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Ratliff kicks to Iverson. McKee the pass to Iverson. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to McKee. And that one is stuffed right through.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And Toronto has possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Now Oakley. Got a piece of it. Snow against Christie. Now here's McKee. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And it's sent back by Ratliff. Snow against Christie. Geiger passes to Snow. Now Iverson. He has 30. 5 on the clock for the tie. And he sinks the layup. Iverson's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Snow against Christie. Pass to Carter. To the wing right side. Christie. And the Raptors miss again. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Iverson with the ball. He's got 32. For the lead. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Toronto. Pass to Christie. Davis with the screen on Iverson. Here's Christie. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Christie's got 5 points in the quarter.
Christie has the athleticism and skill to beat you from all three levels.
And Iverson throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Here's Christie. 11 points in the game. Pass to Carter. Fires top of the key. Rebounded by McKee. And here is Iverson. He's got 34. McKee with it. Geiger with a screen on McGrady. Count it, and the foul. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Staying with it, the chance to add another.
Kevin Willis has checked in for Toronto. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket. And watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Pass to Carter. Davis in the corner. It's rebounded by Snow. Philadelphia leading by 3. Now McKee. It's stolen by Carter. Now the Raptors moving it up. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Christie coming up with a really solid finish on the fast break. That was all due to the extra effort he made.
Geiger with a screen on McGrady. Here's Iverson, and it's blocked. Here's McGrady. He's got 14. It's rebounded by Snow. Snow's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the drive. And again, Philadelphia turns it over. Stewart's checked in for the Raptors. Brown comes in for Carter.
D. Brown.
Toronto trailing. Now here's Brown. Pass to Christie. Clock at 6. McGrady outside. 3-pointer. Christie can't make it.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now McKee. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Geiger. Ratliff with the ball. Here's Snow. Ratliff down low. Guarded by Stewart. No good from Ratliff. Raptors shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the 3rd quarter. Christie kicks to Brown. For the lead. He takes it up and lays it in. Brown's got 6 points as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Allen Iverson on the wing. Defended by Christie. Iverson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Iverson's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Against Snow. Brown the pass to Christie. Down low. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Philadelphia. They're on an 18-7 run. Snow the pass to McKee. Now Ratliff. And it's denied. McGrady outside.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. And he knocks down the first one. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Marks, he's checked in for Toronto. Curry comes in for Christie. And McGrady drops them both. There's 1:26 left to play here in the third. And it's Kukoc with the jam.
And with his height, Kukoc doesn't have a long way to go for the slam. He just pops up there and puts that one down.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. No good on the free throw.
At the line for the Raptors, D. Brown. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Kukoc passes to Geiger. Back to Kukoc. Fires from deep. And Willis pulls it down. Willis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. McGrady kicks to Brown. Marks passes to Kerr. Here's Marks. 6 to shoot. McGrady outside. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. McGrady's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You got to love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Iverson. And that one is good. Iverson's got 38 points.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Brown outside. On its way from Curry for 2. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next.
It's the fourth quarter countdown.
And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. Pass to Ratliff. Iverson outside. And the shot goes in. Iverson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Philadelphia. Toronto shooting well. They're at 45%. Now here is Carter. The shot from the low post is good. Carter's got it all tied up now for Toronto.
You must do more than that to stop him, especially when he's this close to the rim.
Kukoc against Carter. Geiger with a screen on Carter. Here's Kukoc, and it's Kukoc with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Carter with the three. Kukoc with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And it's Kukoc with the jam.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good from Brown.
Cashing in on these trips is a crucial part of any game plan. Free throws can add up fast.
Bogues, he's checked in for Marks. Philadelphia leading by 3. Outside, Kukoc. Pass to Snow. Back to Kukoc. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Boy, I love to see that aggressive take by Toni Kukoc. I mean, pushing through the contact and using his length to finish inside. That's sweet.
Now, here's Bogues. And here's Carter. The 3. And again, Toronto no up. Bogues against Iverson. Pass to Snow. Here's Kukoc. Fires the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Carter's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Bogues with it. To the inside. Willis. And it's Willis finishing it off.
Running the offense with purpose and aplomb. Bogues, a prototypical point guard.
Iverson against Bogues. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Thomas checked in for the Raptors. Christie comes in for Bogues. Now here's Brown. Outside Carter. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
And he shot that with confidence, rising and firing without hesitation.
Brown against Snow. They set the pick. Back to Ratliff. And Thomas with the block. Snow against Brown. Second chance shot. Can't connect from short range. Philadelphia leading by 3. On the wing, Iverson. Defended by Christie. Banked in off the glass. Iverson's got 45 points.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Brown against Snow. Brown kicks to Carter. For the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Radliff's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Allen Iverson on the wing. Pass to Snow. Here's Geiger. He's covered by Willis. Here's Christie. His 3-pointers off the mark. The 76ers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Ratliff up top. Thomas with the block. Here's Christie. Knocks it loose. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It will be a re-jump.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
Snow against Christie. Pass to Iverson. It's stolen by Willis. Carter outside. Shot from the wing. And he swishes it right through. Carter's got 24.
He has it all grooved in tonight. Coach should tell him to stay in attack mode.
Here's Geiger. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 5.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Carter with it. Pass to Brown. Willis with a screen on Snow. 18 feet out. Brown, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots. He's not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Snow, the pass to Kukoc. Here's Snow. Here's Geiger. He's guarded by Thomas. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Toronto trails by 5. Here's Christie. Pass to Brown. Now here is Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Willis. Up again. The rebound by Theo Ratliff. The 76ers leading by 5. Iverson passes to Ratliff. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
Vince Carter picks one up. First free throw is good. And the Raptors with some changes. Davis is checked in for Willis. Oakley comes in for Thomas. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Brown. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside, Kukoc. Here's Geiger with the second effort. Up and in on the layup. Geiger's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Christie against Snow. Christie kicks to McGrady. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The 76ers leading by 8. Here's Snow. Iverson left side. Kukoc passes to Geiger. Geiger with a screen on Christie. Pass to Geiger. And the layup's good off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 10.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Snow against Christie. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. And the wing jumper offline. Philadelphia shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Snow, the pass to Geiger. Here's Ratliff. Over Oakley. No good from Ratliff.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Iverson following the shot by Tracy McGrady. Geiger fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Hill's checked in. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The Raptors call timeout. And the 76ers making a change here. Ratliff is checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, D.A.?
Hey, guys, Lenny Wilkins was just reviewing his plan with his team. Now, he was calm when he told the team, if we play hard, we'll win this game. Let's keep the effort level up defensively. Coach talking about defense? Crazy. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Hill inside. Oakley's there. The 76ers again can't hit it. Toronto trails by 13. McGrady outside. Pass to Christie. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Tyrone. 11 rebounds in the game. Kukoc pass to Snow. To the middle. Here's Hill. A rebound by Oakley. Oakley's got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. The Raptors call timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
.157 left in the 4th quarter of this one. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. .151 left to play in the final quarter. Snow against Christie. Here's Snow. Iverson kicks to Kukoc. Pass to Snow. Clock at 4. Ratliff dishes to Hill. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. We've got 1:18 left in the game. Shots good by Oakley.
And how about AD showing you how unselfish he can be? Wants to get his other guys involved.
The 76ers leading by 9. Here's Snow. Pass to Hill. And stolen by Oakley. Iverson against Carter. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. Sit for him. He's fouled out. Now we'll go to the line for 2.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Never good to lose a player to fouls, but fortunately, he's not the only talent they have. They've got other guys that can fill his spot. Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
First personal foul.
So Hill will bring it up for the 76ers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The 10-footer. He gets that one. And the 76ers lead by 10.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Christie can't make it. Here's Snow. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. In this game, we'll see Portland going up against the Knicks. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Well, Greg, this is definitely a special day in the NBA and as Americans as we commemorate Martin Luther King Day.
And, man, I like that the NBA schedules these great matchups on this holiday. There's a lot to celebrate, and the league always adds some excitement to the day.
Here's Sprewell, and he jams it with authority.
And Mr. Sprewell rising up, an easy liftoff.
Stoudemire outside. Pass to Smith. Three-pointer. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Here's Ward. Houston. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You love the efficiency that Houston scores and plays with. Takes smart shots all the time.
Pippen, the pass to Smith. It's rebounded by New York. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
And Stoudemire gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Houston. Last time out, he had 13 points. Lays it up off the glass.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Stoudemire, right side. Pass to Wallace. Now here's Stoudemire. Fires for 3. Johnson with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, with his size, skills, mobility, and touch, Patrick Ewing is the perfect option near the basket.
Smith outside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on Patrick Ewing.
Fierce play inside. He was fired up.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of this.
Steve Smith taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Steve Smith is a quality off guard, a bona fide sharpshooter.
Both free throws good from Smith.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Ward, running by Stoudemire. With the drive, Ward, good. Here's Stoudemire. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, 2 points, that one goes.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
To the paint. Ewing against Sabonis. The jump hook. Ewing can't hit. Over Sabonis. A nice shot by Ewing.
Finding a gap in the D and capitalizing.
Portland trails by 6. Stoudemire outside. And here's Sabonis. It's hauled in by Ewing. Here's Houston. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
Well, it's always good to see big guys like Ewing aggressively and forcefully take it to the rim and throw it down.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Stoudemire, the pass to Smith. Second shot opportunity. Harry Johnson grabs the miss. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Down low, here's Ewing. And he can extend the lead to double digits.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Smith's one of those physical guys at that position, never bashful when it comes to trying to draw contact.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And he knocks down the first one.
Oh, the free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
Smith hits them both.
Hey, I've said it before. It's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throws.
Ward, the pass to Houston. Fires the three. Ward, good. Ward's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Stoudemire. 8 points his last outing. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Smith finds Wallace. And the dunk by Wallace.
Oh, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
Here's Ward. Guarded by Stoudemire. Sabonis with the steal. Smith left side. Pippen is doubled. Outside, Sabonis. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Houston, the pass to Sprewell. Wallace against Johnson. Here's Sprewell. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. The Knicks making a switch here. Hamby's checked in. Schrempf, checked in for Portland. Portland trails by 9. Stoudemire outside. Pass to Wallace. Nice D from Camby.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Sprewell. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Ewing can't get it to go.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And it's Stoudemire missing.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Ewing outside. Or the pass to Camby. Camby, a screen on Smith to the left wing. Here's Houston. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Stoudemire. Pass to Smith. Now here's Wallace. Ewing defending.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Ward, the pass to Campbell. With the teardrop, basket good. Houston's got 8 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Stoudemire. Stolen away. And they're on the break. By himself. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Here's Smith, following the score by New York. Left side, Sabonis. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And, you know, Steve Smith has a team-first mentality. When one of his guys is open, he finds it.
Over to the left wing. Inside, Ewing. Shoots off target with the jump hook. Portland trails by 13. Here's Smith. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Look, you'll take that shot every time up the floor.
Here's Ward. He's got 5. Pass to Sprewell. Camby with it. Here's Houston. And the layup's good off the glass. 10 points for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against San Antonio.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Wallace, good. The Knicks leading by 11. To the middle. Here's Houston, and he slams it one-handed.
Boy, you look at Allen Houston work, and it just seems so easy, comes so naturally to him to score the ball.
And for Portland, they're shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Stoudemire, bounce pass. Here's Wallace. Buries the long-range jumper. Wallace has got 9.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Here's Houston. 12 points for him. Here's Sprewell. Pass to Houston. 4 on the clock. Sabonis with the steal. Schrempf with it. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Points in close are always something coaches strive for.
To the inside. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
1:36 left here in the first quarter. Now here's Stoudemire. It's Schrempf on the wing. Over Camby. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. Ewing's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Houston. Schrempf covering. Camby against Sabonis. Pass to Ward. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ewing. And it's Portland with the rebound. Stoudemire outside. The quick look, no good that time. The Knicks leading by 10. Out to the wing. Driving to the basket. Houston. Ogman pulls it in. 35 seconds left to play in the first. Stoudemire in the post. He's against Ewing.
Good read that time from Ewing defensively, showing that he can be impactful at that end of the floor, too.
And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Stoudemire outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Ewing. Up the floor. And so it's New York up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Grant, that's good.
Assist goes to Steve Smith.
New York leading by 10. Here's Ward. Pass to Sprewell. New York moving the ball around. Out left to the wing. Camby passes to Houston.
Steve Smith. First personal foul. First team foul.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Houston. Just 5 on the clock. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to O'Neal. Knicks with the rebound. Camby's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Ward. 5 points in the game. Houston shot's good.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. It's Schrempf on the wing. Back to Anthony. Pass to Grant. And Ewing with the block.
Timed it just right and sent it back.
Portland, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Pippen's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Grant drops them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
It's stolen by Smith. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got 8. The Knicks leading by 10. Here's Ward. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Pass to Smith. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Pippen. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
I think this is one of the sweet spots for Pippen's jumper. He thrives in the mid-range game.
Or the pass to Camby. To the wing on the left. Here's Houston. New York, no good that time either. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Trailing here by 8. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pippen kicks to Schrempf. At 3 off the mark. For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That is his first foul of the game. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Wallace is checked in.
Number 30, Rasheed Wallace.
Here's Houston, covered by Smith. Houston, the pass to Campbell. It's taken away by Wallace. To the paint. Here's Smith. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Smith's got 4 this quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Portland.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Wallace. Over Canby. Knicks with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Sprewell. Ewing with it. Now Anthony defending. Double team on Ewing. The shot, no good. Portland trails by 8. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Here's Wallace. A shot off that time. Nice D from Camby. Here's Houston. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And Houston just so smart when it comes to running the floor, understanding how to space it and find that open spot.
Now here's Anthony. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Pippen. 6 to shoot. Back to Anthony. Smith on the wing. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Smith's got 13.
And seeing Smith there pulling up from deep, his three-point shot is as good as it gets.
Here's Houston. Canby down low. Wallace covering. And slam dunk by Canby.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now, here is Smith. 13 points in the game. Wallace a screen. Smith inside. Canby on him. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And here's Anthony from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Ewing's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Taken away by Anthony. Pass to Pippen. Clock at 6. Down low. Canby with the steal. Here's Sprewell. Covered by Anthony. And it's Sprewell missing. Portland trails by 9. Anthony taking his time here. Pippen with the wide open look. Portland again missing. For New York, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Ewing against Anthony. Over to the left wing. Here's Houston. Off target from three-point range.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Stoudemire, he's checked in for Anthony. He hits the second from the line. So for New York, their last game, a win against the 76ers. To the middle, here's Ewing. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Ewing's got 12 points in the game.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Inside, here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now here's Camby. That shot misses. Nice defense from Wallace. Here's Pippen. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
You can count on Pippen to get shots to fall now. He's a very reliable offensive option.
Pass to Houston. Camby with it. Second chance effort. Here's Childs. New York moving the ball around. Here's the three. Houston's shot's good. Houston's got 21 in the game.
That's Houston's sweet spot now, knocking jumpers down off the catch.
Stoudemire, the pass to Pippen. Back to Stoudemire. Now Smith lets the three fly. Kept alive. Grant goes up again. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Ewing. And here's Camby. Back to Ewing. To the paint. The jump hook. Again, the miss by Camby. Portland trails by 9. Here's Pippen. That one drops for him.
Boy, Pippen gets the bucket and is going to shoot the and one. Excellent concentration there.
Detlef Schrempf's checked in for Portland. The Trailblazers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. For New York, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. You look at Portland. They're in the middle at 5th in the conference, looking to build in the wins as the season goes on.
And for the Trailblazers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. New York making a change here. Stoudemire with the ball. Pass to Wallace. Good D by Thomas. New York leading by 6. Here's Sprewell.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Now Stoudemire. Scottie Pippen missing from long range. Schrempf kicks to Stoudemire. Here's Wallace. Good on the three-point shot. Wallace has got 12 points in the game.
Stoudemire, a talented passer, excellent at finding ways to get his guys going.
Here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
Not as easy as it looks to find your man wide open like that.
Portland trails by 7. Grant on the wing. Nix with the rebound. Camby's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. On the wing, Johnson, defended by Pippen. Thomas passes to Camby. Fades and shoots. And the shot no good, a bit short. And for Portland, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Back to Pippen. Pass to Stoudemire. Now Wallace. Thomas covering. Grant kicks to Schrempf. Open for 3. Thomas grabs the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Ward. From outside the arc. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pippen, the pass to Stoudemire. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of basketball. No good from Schrempf.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
To the left side wing. Here's Sprewell, guarded by Pippen. New York, no good that time either. Portland trails by 7. And Stoudemire in the corner. Grant outside. Pippen for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Camby's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And so it's New York bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. Now, here is Smith, nailed from three-point land. Smith's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Portland. Here's Ward, guarded by Stoudemire. Here's Johnson. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Once Larry Johnson has the rock in close, you might as well put up 2 on the scoreboard.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Portland trails by 7. Stoudemire outside. Wallace with a screen for Stoudemire. To the inside. Wallace misses. New York shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Or the pass to Ewing. From down in the low post, it goes. And it's a 9-point New York lead.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Stoudemire. Wallace dishes to Smith. Sabonis' shot is off. New York leading by 9. Here's Ward. Pass to Campbell. Going inside.
You got size and quickness. That's a great combination that Sprewell possesses.
Portland trails by 11. Stoudemire the pass to Wallace. Can they get it? And the bank shot is good.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Ward. Oh, good on the triple. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Stoudemire. And he banks in the layup. Stoudemire's got 6 points.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Now here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Misses in close. Portland trails by 7. And Stoudemire in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Stoudemire's got 7 now in this quarter. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Sprewell. Now here's Camby with the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, I tell you what, a long, intimidating defender who rebounds and blocks shots at a high rate can be. Gives you a ton of energy on the defensive end.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Now Stoudemire. 9 points in the game so far. Wallace outside. The 17-footer. Knicks with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Ward. He has 5. 5 to shoot. Here's Sprewell. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Boy, Johnson showing you that impressive leaping ability. Terrific at rising up for the throwdown.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. 7-point differential. Pass to Stoudemire. On the wing, Wallace launches a 3. Camby with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Here's Wallace. Offensive rebound. It's blocked again. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ewing. Pippen for 3. New York leading by 7. Johnson attacking. And he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 9. Johnson's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just 1 miss. Pippen outside. Stoudemire outside. Wallace a screen. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Number 20, Allen Houston.
So it's Portland now. They trail by 9 points. Stoudemire left side. It's rebounded by Ewing. For New York, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% for the field. And there's the foul. It'll go on Patrick Ewing. That's his third foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's Stoudemire. He's got 9. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Stoudemire plays with incredible fire. I mean, excellent at drawing contact on the way up.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
And how about that skill set that Stoudemire possesses? A lethal mix of speed and shooting. Love watching the Mighty Mouse play. The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
To the middle, Pippen. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Pippen's got 9.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
Pass to Sprewell, and here is Wallace. Can be a screen on Smith. Sprewell, that's good. 13 points in the game.
And how about Sprewell? They're dropping one from deep. Really like how he's starting to get a feel for that three-pointer.
Wallace with a screen for Stoudemire. In the corner, Smith with it. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Smith's got 20.
And that's how you respond. Answer a 3 with a 3 of your own.
To the paint, here's Thomas. A slam dunk by Thomas.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so here's Portland. The Knicks making the shot. And it's Smith missing. Here's Childs. No scoring in this one. And taken away by Wallace. Smith outside. Pass to Stoudemire. Misses the 3. The Knicks leading by 8. Here's Childs. It's taken away by Smith. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. Nice defense from Wallace. The Knicks have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. And it's Sprewell missing. Portland trails by 8. And here's Pippen. He's got 9. Stoudemire kicks to Pippen. And he drives in. The Knicks pull it in. Camby's got 11 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Wallace. Banked in off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 10.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Stoudemire the pass to Wallace. Camby against Stoudemire. Can't connect from 13 feet out. The Knicks have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Schrempf's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Portland trails by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
He lobs it up, and the dunk by Wallace.
Boy, that's beautiful basketball there. Nice catch and finish.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And it's good for 2. Thomas got 4 points in the quarter.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
And for Portland, they're shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Now a timeout called by Portland. Here's Wallace. Portland no good that time either. The Knicks leading by 12. Here's Ward. He has 5. This one for 3. This is his third trip to the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. Grant, he's checked in for Portland. O'Neal comes in for Wallace. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Portland trails by 13. Smith feeling it out a bit. Pass to O'Neal. Stolen by Camby. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Childs. Covered by Smith. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Ward off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Bangs home the trifecta. Smith's got 23.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Played it perfectly from close range.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Now here's Stoudemire. He's got 10. Left side, O'Neal. Rebound, Camby. Camby's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Down low. Portland grabs the miss. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Sinks that one from the post. Smith's got 11 points in the quarter.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Lang. The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
At the line for your Knicks.
And the first one drops. Anthony's checked in for Stoudemire. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Trailblazers. It's a 13-point game. Smith left side. That shot off the mark. New York shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 15. Now here's Anthony. Still without a basket. Pass to Schrempf. Back to Anthony. Portland moving the ball around. O'Neal with it. Camby covering. Shot clock at 6. O'Neal no good. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Ward. 5 points in the game. Camby down low. Guarded by O'Neal. Camby no luck.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Pass to Childs. Here's Ward. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. New York ahead. They lead by 18. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. Pass to Johnson. Here's Ward. Back to Johnson from deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Schrempf with it, and it's Pippen in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. New York leading by 18. Houston, the pass to Ward. Pass to Sprewell. Johnson with a screen on Schrempf. Here's Ward. Offline with his three. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Now here's Anthony. And here's Pippen. He's guarded by Ewing. Schrempf with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Or the pass to Johnson. New York, no good that time either. Portland trails by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Pippen. Excellent defense there from Ewing. The Knicks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Houston. Johnson surveying the floor. Ewing dishes to Johnson. From the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Outside Anthony. Here's Pippen. Back to Anthony. Now Schrempf. Wallace left side. Rebounded by Ward. Ward's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Grant against Johnson. Pass to Houston. Back to Johnson. Ewing a screen on Grant. Johnson from outside. And the Knicks miss again. Portland trails by 16. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Puts it up from 17. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Ward. Pass to Houston. Here's Ward. The three from Johnson. And Johnson missing again.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Here's Sprewell. The Blazers getting the bucket. To the paint to end the full streak. And Johnson with the stop.
Takes a bunch of focus to pull that shot off.
And that one falls for Johnson.
Larry Johnson. Grandmama is a dependable forward, excels in scoring in the paint, and doesn't mind thumping and bumping.
Schrempf. Houston pulls it in. New York leading by 17. Pass to Sprewell. Out to the right wing. Here's Ward. The tray. And Pippen pulls it down.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Here's Sprewell. Such a wide open look. And the Knicks lead by 19.
Deadly from the mid-range. Sprewell so confident in that shot.
Outside Pippen. Pass to Schrempf. It's all in by Larry Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Sprewell. Wallace covering. Ward misses. Portland trails by 19. Wallace, the pass to Pippen. Pass to Ogman. Takes it inside. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Sprewell, the pass to Johnson. Here's Sprewell. Some nice passing by New York here. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Marcus Camby. He's checked in for the Knicks. The Trailblazers making a switch here. And here are the Trailblazers now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Stoudemire wide open. It's good from long range. Stoudemire's got 11 in the second half.
Man, I like watching Stoudemire stroke it from behind the arc. Has a nice touch on these deep shots.
Here's Houston, covered by Smith. No good from Ewing. Portland trails by 16. Schrempf dishes to Smith. Nice D from Camby. Here's Houston to the inside. Camby down low. He's against Smith. Camby no luck. And for Portland, they're shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. No good from Schrempf.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Sprewell, the pass to Camby. Shoots over Grant. Camby good. And the Knicks lead by 18.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Grant sets a screen for Stoudemire. To the middle. No good from Grant. And the Knicks with possession. Pass to Camby. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will return possession for the Trailblazers. Wallace comes in for Grant, and Pippen subbed in for Schrempf. And here are the Knicks now. It's an 18-point lead.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully, too.
Stoudemire kicks to Wallace. There's the three. It's rebounded by New York. Ewing's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Sprewell, defended by Sabonis. Camby. That shot off. Nice D from Sabonis. Portland trails by 20. Pippen outside. Pass to Wallace. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. And that's 18 points for Wallace. Here's Ward. Running by Stoudemire. Sabonis with the steal. Here's Smith. Here's Wallace. He shoots again, and it's good on the layup. Wallace has got 20 points.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Here's Sprewell. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Right side, Pippen. All sorts of time. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Pippen wasting no time firing off that pass there.
The Knicks leading by 14. Inside, Sabonis with the steal. And Pippen with the basket. The assist by Sabonis. Pippen's got 4 points this quarter.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Out to the wing. Sprewell, the pass to Ewing. Over Sabonis. Bank shot, no good. And Portland with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. A shot by Smith. And Portland again with the bucket.
Another basket for him, and anytime he touches it, you just think it's going in.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here's Sprewell. Back, and another steal for him.
And whether on ball or in help, he's a constant threat to take the ball.
And of course, to reach second in steals all time. What a disruptor defensively he has been and continues to be.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. That one misses. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Here's Sprewell, covered by Smith. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And New York making a change. Ward's checked in. Portland trails by 10. Now Stoudemire. For 3, Smith. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Patrick Ewing.
Man, it's such a pleasure to watch Sabonis work. Great basketball IQ and an unreal passer for a big guy.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within single digits. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Pass to Ward. New York moving the ball around. Camby against Wallace. Camby down low. Good. Camby's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
To the paint. Here's Wallace. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 1:12 left in the fourth. Here's Sprewell. Six to shoot. Here's Camby. Pass to Sprewell. Knocked away. Stolen by Pippen. The finish. And Pippen slams it in. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Here's Ewing.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
"19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Can't get it to fall. Wallace, good. So it's New York picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Ulmer, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.